Good morning, Chag Sameach, Happy Purim. This is the Hilchos Torah Daily Review of the Laws and Customs of Pesach for Thursday, March 17th. It is Purim, so I hope you're enjoying and at least still sober enough to tune into this video, because we have to talk about Bedikas Chametz for Pesach. Eating and possessing chametz, leavened products, is prohibited by the Torah for the entirety of Pesach. Any article made from the 5 types of grain, which include wheat, spelt, barley, oats, and rye, which has been in contact with water and remained together 18 minutes or longer without manipulation, is considered a chametz. So your 25-year-old bottle of single malt scotch, it's chametz, fans. We're required to search for and dispose of all chametz and leaven in our possessions before Pesach. This procedure is called bedikat chametz, bedikas chametz, searching for leaven. The time for bedika is the evening nightfall of the 14th, when 3 stars appear, Tzeisa Kochavim, nightfall occurs, full darkness. It should be conducted by the light of a candle. You can use a flashlight if a candle is going to be too dangerous for any number of reasons. Customarily, before checking for chametz, we clean all the rooms, sweep and clean the rooms. You don't have to send all the carpets out for cleaning. If you want to mix together your spring cleaning with cleaning for Pesach, that's your choice, but don't gripe about it, because we're not requiring you to get new drapes, have the lawn turned over, buy a new car, and have the cottage completely refurbished. We need to sweep the rooms and make sure the chametz is out of sight. That's what's required. So we do that. We clean before the 13th, and we have it all ready to go. So at nightfall of the 14th, we are ready to go. Before beginning the bedika, many have a custom to place 10 pieces of bread, or some people use Cheerios, or something wrapped in a little baggie, or perhaps tinfoil or wax paper, to be found during the search. That is not necessary, and if you don't find them all, it's okay. And if you only search for those 10 that are placed around, that is not considered a proper search. We make a bracha, asher kitchanu mitzvaysav v'tzivanu al biur chametz, and we conduct a diligent, thorough search throughout the house. We check all the premises and possessions that we have: basement, attic, factories, offices, car, all places where chametz might have been brought, pockets, briefcases, cuffs of trousers, and the like. The custom is to use a feather to assist in the removal of chametz and a wooden spoon to collect them, and these are burned together with the chametz the following morning. Once the time for checking for chametz, bedikat chametz, arrives, one should not engage in any work, nor is one allowed to take a haircut, bathe, or engage in any similar activity, anything that would take one's attention away, and one should not even begin these a half an hour before the time of bedikas chametz, so around 7:30ish on that Thursday night. After the bedika is finished, all the chametz, whether it's to be eaten that night or in the morning, or whether it's to be sold or burned in the morning, should be placed in a secure location and only moved with extreme caution, because the whole house is kosher lePesach. Immediately after the searching, one is required to nullify the chametz, to make an out loud, verbal declaration that one declares all the chametz that is unknown to one to be nullified, ownerless, and considered as the dust of the earth. You can say that in English because it's important to understand it, and that you'll find printed both in the Siddur and in your Haggadot. Today, Purim, very important that we remember the 5 mitzvahs, to hear the Megillah read, hopefully last night at Shul or some other venue of your choosing. Today, 9 a.m. will be our minyan for Shachris, together with Megillah reading and a bar mitzvah. So if you're looking for a simcha, this is the place to be. Is one mitzvah. Mishloach manot, shalach manos, giving gifts of at least 2 different kinds of food, to at least one friend. The mitzvah of matanot le'evyonim, to make sure that you give at least 2 gifts of money to needy people. If you need any help with that, please let me know. If I'm able to help, I'll be happy to do that. Honored, privileged to do that on your behalf, or to help you do that. We should include the Al HaNisim prayer. We'll include the tefillah of Al HaNisim, paragraph of Al HaNisim, in the Modim prayer in our Amida, also in Birkat HaMazon, in the benching, at our Purim Suda, which is yet another mitzvah. We should have Purim Suda, a meal of thanksgiving, thanks and praise to Hashem, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for rescuing us in those days. At this time, that meal ideally should include hamotzi, washing for hamotzi, and eating some bread, some meat, and some wine for those who drink wine. May it be a true holiday of transformation, of revelation of the goodness that is inside everything, even though it appears to stink from the outside. In some cases, not mention any particular invading countries, just those who know. May it be a liberation and joy and health and safety and happiness for us and for everyone that we meet and encounter. Have a good day, a good Freilich and Purim, Chag Sameach.